everybody, Backyard Bullion here. Now, if you are new to my channel and have not seen a ridiculous unboxing, then today is your lucky day because we have a brand new record to unbox. This inconspicuous looking parcel, which is not really much bigger than a lot of the other parcels that we've had delivered in the past, is 60 plus kilos all on its own. It's huge, I can hardly move it, and there's a parcel label down here from TNT with a man breaking his back, and that's how both myself and Mrs. Backyard Bullion felt when we took delivery of this, and the TNT driver could barely get it off the lorry and we could barely get it in the house, let alone up here on the table. I was very, very ready to unbox this on the floor. But we did get it on the table and we are going to crack it open and have a look at what's inside. It is the group order. So for those of you who are new to my channel and haven't seen these before, we do group purchases here in the UK, or so I do anyway, through the forum, which allows us to basically save money on international shipping. It allows us to buy silver from Europe, where there are reduced rates of VAT, which is a sales tax that we have to pay here in the UK if we buy from a UK dealer. So all in all, we help save people some money, and we get to unbox a very large pile of silver here on the table, which is lucky that we managed to get it on the table, to be honest, because it really was ridiculously heavy. Now, I've got a few talking points to go through as we unbox all this. It's probably going to take me a little bit of time to get through it all. As you can see, it's a very big box and there's lots of silver. And the first talking point is going to be that wonderful topic of Brexit. And Brexit is kind of part of the reason why we're doing this unboxing, because Brexit's looming. Nobody knows, even at the time of filming this, we don't know. But by the time it goes live, there may well have been developments, so I don't know. We'll see. But basically, Brexit is one of the talking points that we'll get to first. And then I have a little bit of a story to tell around insurance and parcels and missing parcels and going missing and things like that. So lots to talk about today, so do stick with me, and I hope you enjoy it. If you do enjoy this video as you go through, make sure you hit that like button, and if you want to see a little bit more of kind of close-ups of what's in all of this packaging, this giant box, we will be doing some more videos throughout the rest of the week and into the weekend, basically showcasing all of the content of this, because there's some pretty cool things in here, to say the least. I think there's like 5 or 6 kilo coins as well, so there's a lot to get through. So if you want to see those, then make sure you hit that subscribe button, and the alarm bell as well will get you a notification when those videos go live. So first topic of discussion is Brexit. Now, Brexit is one of the reasons why we are buying so much silver in these group orders. This particular group order totaled something like 2,500 ounces of silver, just under maybe. And that is ridiculous, to say the least. It really is. And it's because Brexit. We are potentially leaving the European Union at the end of March. Nobody really knows. That's part of the problem. By the way, today's unboxing is basically just going to be rolls and rolls and rolls of these coins. It's ridiculous. And people in the silver community, silver forum, silver investors, silver buyers are wanting to take advantage of the VAT reduced margin schemes that we can still operate by and get the silver here into the UK before Brexit, before we leave the European Union. Now, I don't want to talk about the merits of Brexit and whether or not that's kind of a good thing. Here's one of the kilo coins. Look at that. We're probably going to do a Kilo in Focus Friday special, because there's quite a few of these kilo coins all told. And so yeah, people want to get silver because it might well have the door slammed in its face in a few weeks' time, and we won't be able to get any cheap silver again, and it will, in my opinion, kill the silver trade in the UK. I think people will just go to gold instead, because, well, why would you pay so much premiums on silver when you can just get gold at essentially spot plus 2-3% or whatever it might be. It does potentially have some, buying opportunities for, money-making opportunities for flippers. So you could argue that, perhaps overnight silver prices in the UK will go up 20%. The cheapest that anybody could buy anything would be 20% more. So, eBay sales will naturally go up as the demand goes up. The price that people are willing to pay goes up as well. So there is potential for some money to be made, and I'm sure that there will be a lot of people who want to do that, and there'll be probably a lot of people who are buying a lot of this silver that might be counting on that happening and being able to, grab some good deals now and hopefully cash in on some of those boons when Brexit happens, but who knows. One of the interesting things that has happened in the last couple of weeks, though, is we've seen a really big jump in the value of the pound, which has, of course, really helped our buying power when buying from Europe, like these orders. So it seems a little bit of a shame that the group purchases weren't now a couple of weeks later, because we would have been able to cash in, I think, a lot more, and people would have got more silver for their money. So got something like 2,500 ounces worth of silver in all of these orders. And by the way, this box isn't the whole order. There's going to be at least one more box, perhaps two more. I don't know if it will be full 60 kilos, but it'll certainly be another big box, and we'll just have to see how it all comes together and whether or not we can fit it all on the table at the same time. I don't think we will. So, but the pound has got stronger, which actually is a bit weird because, here in the UK, we have certainly not got our act together with regards Brexit. Look at these koalas, they are incredible. Definitely a kilo in Focus Friday coming on Friday. And I don't really understand why the pound's getting stronger when we're just all over the place with what's happening with Brexit. It's literally like 65 days or something until Brexit, and we don't have a plan. We don't have a solution. We don't know what the state of play is going to be. Look at this, we've got pandas in there, although there's some Thors and Deadpools in there as well. And then I think it's like 5 or 6 trays full of pandas. Fantastic stuff. We'll crack those open later. So the fact that nobody knows and the fact that the pound is going up is a bit puzzling to me, but I'm no sort of financial wizard and expert, so I don't really know. But what it does mean is that in the near future, we will be doing another group order. So for those of you who are watching this and would like to get involved and would like to sort of see the benefits in your bank account of how you can save some money when purchasing silver, we will be doing another one. I haven't got the dates all set yet. We need to work that out. We also need to talk with the European Mint about obviously getting that delivery to us if we do one before any potential Brexit date. So basically before the 29th of March, because the last thing that I want, and that everybody else wants as well, is for us all to place £30,000 worth of orders, and then it could get, delayed, or there'd be issues sourcing the coins from Royal Mint or whatever, which we've had before in the past, and then it arriving after that Brexit date, and I get, literally a £7,000 or £8,000 tax bill. That would not be a good thing, especially because I'd have to pass it on to all of you guys, and that's not what we do for these group orders. So yeah, there will be another one. We don't know exactly when, but watch this space. I'm sure I'll be announcing it here on YouTube as well as over on the Silver Forum. But that'll probably be the last one, but depending on how Brexit goes, the last opportunity to buy some VAT-reduced, VAT-free, as some people call it, silver from Europe. So only time will tell as to exactly what way we're going to go. Right, so we're I'd say about halfway through this giant box. It's pretty ridiculous, and we've got, in fact, let's just do this last little small box because we've got 2 big monster boxes to get through in a moment. And then I will tell you, so we'll just get this one out and I'll tell you the last little story that I mentioned at the start of this video. So the story is all around insurance and shipping and delivery, and it kind of ties into a little bit to this kind of group order, because part of the reason that we moved from using a well-known Belgian bullion dealer to the European Mint, and this was like over a year ago now, was around, I guess it's like just peace of mind for myself, who organises these. I have met the European Mint, and we had very, very good discussions with the European Mint about these potential group orders and how they would work and insurance and all of that. And just having that kind of business relationship with that company was really good for me to know that if something went wrong with this delivery, we would hopefully have everything, you know, set in place for recovering any losses or insurance and things like that. Look at that, a monster box full of Britannias. This, I think we ordered something like, well, it was 666, but then there was a last minute addition of like 175 more. So in total we've got nearly 800, I can't even do maths, 820 odd Britannias, but it is pretty insane. I think there's, well, maybe there's some Queen's Beasties in this box as well, because there's some other, like these would be Falcons, or maybe these are just the Queen's Beasts. Who knows? It says B on them, it could be Britannia or Beasts. We'll find out at another time, I'm sure. So, the story that I want to talk about is insurance. Now, I've had a parcel go missing, which is not fun at all. It's not fun for me, it's not fun for the customer, it's not fun for anybody involved. And it's a fairly valuable parcel. It was for a puzzle board, and it's going to America to a community member. And the way that I run my business and the way that I operate my business is very much how I would want to be treated. Oh, last big box. Tell you what, you don't need a gym, just order monster boxes of silver. So I run my business how I would like to be treated if it happened to me, if I was a customer and I had a parcel go missing. And that's a choice that I make, and I will personally guarantee all of my orders, my hand-pulled silver orders and things like that, unless otherwise pre-agreed and arranged. And we've done that a few times. You know, there's sometimes when you're looking to ship larger parcels with higher values. Now this looks like the Britannia box. You know, you just can't find insurance that's going to be correct, or it's going to be too expensive. You know, it's not practical sometimes. So I will always put a personal guarantee on my hand-pulled silver, and that's, I think, the right thing to do, because, you know, you could go out there and you could get sort of secondary insurance, which I have researched, and it costs an awful lot of money. And I know that the European Mint and other bullion dealers will have those kind of things in place, and they'll be able to, you know, compensate if things go missing. So that's fine for them. But for me, it's just, it outweighs the value. So, you know, the amount of parcels I've had go missing in all my time shipping hand-pulled silver all around the world, and I've shipped something like 2,000 parcels now. I've only had 2 international completely go missing, 1 UK, but it turned up in the end. Well, no, sorry, I've had 2 UKs now. We had a little package of 50p coins which went missing, but we made a successful claim for it. And the same with the international ones. The first big box that, well, not a big box, it was a £200 order that went missing, it actually ended up turning up in the end, and the customer got in touch and offered to buy the silver anyway, which was very generous of him. But look, the point is, we've had a parcel go missing, it's to a community member, and the way that I want to run my business is to guarantee that. So I have honoured that, and I will be replacing his silver. It's just the right thing to do. And the decision to do that is, of course, like, it's mine, it's my own decision for business making, but I would highly recommend to anybody out there who is, you know, a fledgling seller, hand-poured silver, coins, whatever it might be, to have a real hard think about your kind of shipping policies, insurance policies, what goes wrong. I would also recommend highly that you have these kind of discussions ahead of time with customers. So, you know, I don't necessarily tell every single customer that, you know, all of my hand-poured silver is personally guaranteed when I ship it. You know, that doesn't need to be said. But if there was a situation like this one, I've kept the customer in the loop constantly and given him updates all along the way. We've tried to track the parcel, we can't find it anywhere in the system. We've put a claim in, but I'm just reimbursing and replacing these items without even knowing the outcome of that claim. I'm pretty confident we'll get the money back from the Royal Mail. Look at those, how cool are those? But at the end of the day, you know, that's not guaranteed, so I don't want the customer sitting there going, oh, well, Backyard Bullion's not going to, you know, front me the replacements, or it's just not a good feeling. And of course, in this whole world of sort of social media, you know, if we had a situation where I was playing silly buggers and not reimbursing or replacing, you know, in my opinion, that's potentially so negative. You know, there's so many different connotations that come on it, and it's just not how I want to do business. So hopefully, haven't really said to this customer whether or not he wants to be named in any videos that I did about this. I'm not going to say who it was right now, but if he's watching and wants to comment down below to verify, you know, how I've been handling this, then please do. But yeah, that's the story. You know, it's very important, and from my experience, I probably will do another video on this because there's been a little bit all over the place today with all of this incredible silver that we have here on the table. But you know, it's really important, I think, if you are going to be looking to sell silver, ship silver, have the discussions around guarantees, insurance and everything before you get there. And if you are sending a parcel, make sure you get in writing liability waivers and things like that. Otherwise it can be a little bit of a tricky and sticky situation. So there we go. That is what we have. That's a lot of silver. Now, what we do here, going back to the world of group orders, is that I need to go through all of this with Mrs. Backyard Bullion, and we will verify what's here. We'll do a stock check and we'll mark that off against the order. As I said, we've got other boxes coming in, so I'm sure there will be another unboxing in the not too distant future. And then we'll have the wondrous affair of putting this all in other boxes and posting out to all of the customers. So we have a lot of work to get through. If you liked this video, if you liked my unboxing and discussions on this, please make sure that you hit that like button and thumbs up and share it around on your social media. That would be very helpful to everything that we do here on our channel. Also, if you want to see more about this stack, because let's be honest, it is a stack of silver, then hit the subscribe button, because there will be, as I said, another unboxing. There'll be showcasing of some of these coins. There'll be an overview of what we've ordered. That's always a fun thing, where we get the spreadsheet out and we get a real kind of in-depth look at what's popular and what's been ordered by all of these people. Friday, there'll be a Kilo In Focus Friday special. That's going to be a pretty incredible day. So lots of things going to be going on the channel over this next week or so. So definitely a good time to hit that subscribe button and the alarm bell if you want to get a notification when the videos go live. Otherwise, guys, that is all for today. I hope you've enjoyed it. Thank you one and all for watching. And as always, please make sure you like, share, comment and subscribe for more.